Hi, first graders. This is Miss St. Ledger with our very first day of our third lesson in science. And in this lesson, we're going to be learning all about how shadows are made. So we want to have in mind every day, how are shadows made and how am I connecting it with the lesson? Okay? So before we do anything, make sure you grab your science notebook and, of course, a pencil to write with. This is going to be the introduction lesson, so it's going to be very, very short. You can see a shadow on the ground. We know that. But our question is, what makes the shadow? Let's look at this picture. I can see a shadow right here. It looks like it's coming from the tree. I see a shadow of the boy. You can't really see it, but there's a shadow of the ball and the shadow of these trees. And it also looks like there may or may not be a sun somewhere back there that might be casting it. I don't know. Let's find out. So now I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever sat in a shadow to be in the shade? If so, did you have to move because the shadow moved over time? You might be thinking, well, I guess I never thought about that. Or you might be thinking, well, I never sat in the shadow that long where I noticed it had to move. But don't worry, we have a nice video to show you. So this video is going to go really fast because they took it over a long period of time and then zoomed it really fast so you can see over time that the shadows do move. Look at how fast this is going, but do you see all the shadows slowly moving? It looks like it's going from the left to the right all the way over. And it's going really fast because it was from a long period of time. So shadows can change positions during the day. That's interesting. Now, we're going to look at this first page that you have on your book. It is going to be page 1 in lesson 3. So make sure you flip through till you see lesson 3, how are shadows made, and it should have a 1 right here. So just like I said, shadows can change positions during the day. And now we're going to put what we wonder. What do you wonder about shadows? Do you have anything in mind? Well, if you're stumped, don't worry. I'll help you. I have 2 questions that I really cannot wait to find out about. 1, can shadows disappear during the day? It's a really big question of mine. And 2, will I have a shadow at 12 o'clock? Those are the 2 things I'm really, really curious about. So I'm going to type. Oh, I'm doing it in this one so I can type. I'm going to type it right here, but you're going to write it on the paper I just showed you, okay? So I'm going to write, can my shadow disappear during the day? I'm really curious to find that out. So first graders, one more time, that sentence that or that question that I just wrote is going to go right here where it says, I wonder. So I'm going to give 1 second. You can always pause this video too to write this. After you're done, you can come back tomorrow to figure out if we can answer this question. Can my shadow disappear during the day? Who knows? All right, first graders, make sure you have this whole page filled out and you send a picture to your teacher. Okay. All right. Bye, boys and girls. Have a great rest of your day.